Jump TV, and a lot of other fellas as well behind the scenes, you know. It's definitely a grind. It's definitely a grind to get there.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they keep.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. And checking out some numbers for Rashawn Holmes.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Bledsoe is out there with Harden. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, Johnson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Holmes in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now, here's Brogdon. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Dedmon. He picked up 18 points in their last win again.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
Now here's Giannis. Harden missing his last shot. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Brogdon looking it over. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Brogdon, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Underrated as an athlete. Brogdon's speed helps him get to where he wants to be.
Bledsoe against Brogdon. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's the break. Pass to Holmes. Johnson outside. Pass to Brogdon. Out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Harden inside the three-point line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Hardaway. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Johnson. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Giannis. Holmes trying to free himself up. Brogdon finds Antetokounmpo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Giannis outside. Off with the layup. It's a tie game in Memphis. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Jaren Jackson. Bledsoe is out there with Harden. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Dedmon in at the 5. Count that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Holmes. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Kings. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. The 3 from Harden. That one misses. And Memphis the other way now.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Kings shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Hardaway, no good. The Kings leading. Bogdanovich looking around. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Harden. From deep. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 12 points for James Harden.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
To the paint, here's Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Hardaway against Harden. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 23 points per, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game, or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the inside, Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Jackson's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Brogdon against Bledsoe. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Harden the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 assists. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. We've got Brogdon. Antetokounmpo is out there with Holmes. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
The D totally forgot to mark him, and as a result, he put them on a poster with that dunk.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Harden has a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Harden against Hardaway. Outside, Bogdanovich. Wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bogdanovich has got 13. Bledsoe against Brogdon. On the wing, Giannis. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Bledsoe outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Jackson kicks to Harden. And another 3 for Sacramento. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Johnson, the pass to Holmes. On the wing, Giannis. Down low, and Holmes throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Hardaway kicks to Johnson. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ogden against Jackson. Back to Hardaway. Clock is at 3. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Here's Holmes. Outside to Brogdon. Goes up again. Back to Giannis. Lets it go from the wing. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Johnson.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And we've reached the end of the third. Kings lead by... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Jackson. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. Brogdon against Bledsoe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Jackson. Here's Holmes. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Puts it up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich dishes to Harden. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Giannis passes to Holmes.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw good from Holmes. Both free throws good from Holmes. Sacramento leading by 6. Here's Harden. Jackson trying to break free. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Timeout.
Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Now Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Harden against Hardaway. Harden can't hit. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 6. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Jackson misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Hardaway. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. To tie it up. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. The 3 from Harden. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Memphis will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Rashawn Holmes out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Johnson, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard. No good from Bledsoe. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And for the Kings, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Hardaway against Harden. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Giannis is double. Passes it to Holmes. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world-class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 4. 32 seconds left in overtime. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Bledsoe, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
if he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a one-possession game.
Jackson against Giannis. Clock at 6.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 5. 5 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.